Hey, Cardinal fans, Mitchell Swanson here. I'm here with Coach Dupre. We're in the Rusty Coles Fieldhouse. We're just going to ask him a few questions about the upcoming season. You know, with the senior turnover, you lost three important seniors, Sam Edmonston, you had Freddie Seibert, and then you had Carson Maloney. Those were three really key guys. Who are the new guys that are coming in and taking their spots? And what is just the whole O-line looking like this year?
Yeah, thanks, Mitchell. Happy to be here with you guys and talking about our O-line. Well, we're fortunate that we have returned, and even though we lost those three, John Travis, who started both his 9th and 10th grade year for us, missed all last year due to an ACL. So we're happy to get him back. So it makes losing those other three a little bit easier because we got somebody with some game experience. But right now we've got Grady Skipper in at one of those spots at right tackle, and we've got Aiden Bodine at one of those spots at right guard. There's a lot of people in competition for those spots, though. Mm-hmm. But right now I think those are the ones that will walk out there Friday night.
You know, since we have those three, just who's on the rest of the line?
Yeah, so we've got about 12 or 13 guys working with us this year, so it's a good group to work with. A lot of focus, real excited about them. Of course, we've got our seniors, Rocco Faiupu and John Travis. A lot of good senior leadership from them. And then starting along with those guys is Maddox Caldwell. And then really close looking for some playing time, we have juniors, Jimmy Rowe, Peter Riley. Who am I missing? Chase DeRoy. And then sophomore Cole Singley. And then we got three strong freshmen, too. Caleb's out there, freshman. We've got Charlie Callahan and Lee Travis, John's younger brother. And so we're looking for some good stuff from those guys, too. They're all working hard, a lot of good effort, and so hopefully we get them going in the right direction.
You know, bringing in the new players, you kind of have some different chemistry. How is the chemistry working with the O-line this year?
So far, so good, and I think part of it is because there's been a lot of competition. It's not like, hey, we've got a group that's going to play, and the rest of you guys, you're relegated to JV. So I think there's been good camaraderie with that competition, and everybody's working to try to make each other better.
You know, with the Jamboree game last Friday, what did you hope for out of the O-line?
Well, because we had John who hadn't played in a year, and we got two guys also playing who didn't have a lot of experience, just to get them under the lights and feel what it's like to play a football game and get in that game tempo. So that was just the biggest deal, which we hope pays dividends going into this game with Bayside, that now they've got to experience that and feel some contact and break a sweat and do all that stuff and strain a little bit, and hopefully that helps us coming in this Friday.
And with the game, did you really see what you hoped for out of the Jamboree with the O-line?
Yeah, I think so. Again, the whole point was just can they communicate? We make a lot of calls up front, as you're aware, you know, playing with that JV group and second group. We make a lot of calls. There's a lot of looks that come in. And so you just want to make sure all that they're all working on the same page. And so the Jamboree is very important with that. And so, yeah, I think we got out of that what we hoped to.
You know, moving to the JV in the second half, what did you hope for to see out of the JV O-line?
Well, the same thing. You know, it's sort of like I'm repeating myself, but those guys have zero experience playing under the lights. So it's good to get them rolling too, because their first game's this Monday, right? Mm-hmm. So our first JV contest of the year is Monday. So again, hopefully that propels them going into this game. And our JV group's very competitive this year, so I'm looking forward to seeing them play Monday against another opponent where they're the focus, right? You know from being on JV a lot yourself, it's difficult when you're not the immediate focus. Yes, we're concerned about you, but we got to get ready to play a varsity game where it counts, and so now we get a JV game where they become the focus, and so it'll be excited to see what they can do.
And what did you really see out of the JV O-line in that kind of second half against Alma Bryant?
Oh, what I really liked was the effort. Again, we put 2 or 3 different lineman groups out there, and a lot of effort, a lot of getting after it, play into the whistle blows, which is something that you can't teach, right? You gotta have them rolling and going, and I'm really looking forward to that young group as they continue to grow.
Now, Coach, looking to Bayside this Friday, what do you really expect to come out of the defense, and what do you really expect from the O-line?
Well, you know, we're not sure exactly about Bayside. We're going off of things that we've scouted about them in the past. But who knows? It's a new year.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't play a jamboree game, so there's no film of them to scout. So we're just prepared for anything. It's a big rivalry game, and so you never know. There's stuff that they tend to have tendencies, but they could come out in something completely different.
Thank you, Coach Dupre. Go Cardinals.
Thank you.